In this video, I'm going to show you how to set up a flow. This is how a flow looks like when it's just been created. The first box in the flow represents the incoming call. I'm going to go ahead and add my first action. I can choose between 4 different kinds, and for the first one, I'll select the one with opening hours. This brings up a new window where I can set up my company's opening hours. First, I'll check that the time zone is set to the right one. My company is in Denmark, so Europe Copenhagen is the right one for me. Now I can set up the opening hours for each day of the week. This looks fine, but on Thursdays I'm open until 20 or 8 p.m. I'm also open on Saturdays from 11 till 15. I'll go ahead and click Save, and I now have 2 unset actions, one for when my company is closed and one for when we're open. I can drag these boxes around to place them where I want on my screen. I'm going to add a new action for when my company is closed, and that's going to be voicemail. I can set which email address I want the voicemail messages to be sent to. This one looks fine, so I'm going to go ahead and create the message my callers will hear when they get to this action in the flow. We're sorry, but you called us after hours. Leave a message after the beep. I can press this button to listen to my recorded message. We're sorry, but you called us after hours. Leave a message after the beep. This sounds fine, so I'll click Save. Now I'm going to add the action for when people call us when we're open. I'm going to go ahead and select an IVR menu. The first thing we want to do is record the instructions people will hear when they come to this action. Hi, and welcome to my company. Press 1 for sales department, or press 2 for accounting. Again, I can listen to my recorded message, but I think this one was perfect. So I'll move on to select the options I just gave my callers, which was press 1 and press 2. I'll hit Save, and now I have 2 more actions. If the caller pressed 1, I want to forward their call. I'll leave the call pattern as it is, but I want to give the caller some nice music while he waits for us to pick up. Now I just have to enter the phone number to forward the call to. I'll select +1 for USA and enter the number. I'm also going to set how long it's going to try to call the number for before moving on. I hit Save, and I can now add an action for what happens if no one answers the call. That's going to be a voicemail, but this time one of my coworkers had a message done by a real voiceover artist, and he sent that to me in an MP3 file. I'll hit Upload File and select that MP3, then press Save. After a few seconds, the file is uploaded, and I'm ready to set the action for what happens if the caller presses 2 in the IVR menu. Again, I'll select Forward Call, but this time I'll change the pattern to First to Pick Up. I'll give the user some lounge music while waiting, and I'll enter a phone number and set the timeout like before. Instead of hitting the Save button, I'll press Add Another Number. Now I can enter another phone number, and because I set the call pattern to First to Pick Up, IVR Buddy is going to call both numbers at the same time, and whoever picks up first will get the call. I'll hit Save and add a voicemail in case nobody gets to the phone in time. Again, I'm going to use the file the voiceover artist made for us. That just sounds so professional. My flow is ready to take my customers' calls. But before I return to my dashboard, I want to give this flow a new name. I'll do that by simply pressing up here on the name and entering the new one in the box.